Hi everybody, this is Eugene O'Loughlin, Lecturer in Computing at the National College of Ireland, and welcome to my series of short how-to videos. In this video, we're going to learn how to add music to a PowerPoint 2013 presentation. So here I am on my PowerPoint editor. I'm just going to click forward to slide number 2. And there's three things I'd really like to do in this video. The first is to show you how to insert a simple audio file into one slide. Then I'd like to show you how this audio file can be played across slides, and that's the most popular thing that people would like to do with audio files. And finally, I'll finish up briefly with some edits to the audio file that I'm going to use. Now in Windows PowerPoint, I'm going to use the insert ribbon across the top, move over to the right hand side, and you'll see under the media section, this is where you insert the audio file. So select the down arrow here under the speaker icon. And the file I'm going to use is on my PC, so I'm going to select the audio on my PC option. This displays the insert audio window here, and it allows me to browse around to where my file is. The file I'm going to use is in my music library, and it's in the sample music folder. And in here, with Windows 7, are supplied 3 sample files. The one I'm going to use is the Kalimba MP3 file here. It's contributed to Windows by Mr. Scruff from an album called Ninja Tuna. Just a word of warning, be careful that you don't infringe any copyright when you're doing work like this. So once I have my file selected, I'm going to click on the insert icon. What PowerPoint does then is it displays a speaker icon with a control panel in underneath. Let me just move this up to the left hand side and make it a little bit bigger so that it makes it easier for us to see it on this video. And I've got full functionality here, so straight away let me just run this slide. And if I hover my mouse over the icon, I can play the sound. So let's play the sound and see what it looks like. I've got foot audio control, so I can turn it down as well as back up and down again. And with the ribbon here, I can move forward to other sections in the MP3 file and play those, pause and play at any time. So now my sound file is inserted on my presentation. Let me just escape back out of that. It will play as long as I run my presentation and click to play the file. Now supposing I'd like to play this automatically. So in the Playback audio tools ribbon, so make sure that your icon is selected, you will see a Playback ribbon across the top. And in the center here in the audio options, there is the option to start it on a click or automatically. So I'm going to select automatically so that when I run this presentation, the sound file starts, and it will keep playing until I move on to the next slide or the sound file ends. So let's move on to the next slide, and the sound file stops playing. Now supposing I'd like that sound file to play across my slides, regardless of the duration of the slides. So let's see how we go and do that. So once again, make sure you have selected the speaker icon here. Choose the Playback ribbon that now appears when you've selected the speaker icon. And in the audio options section here, there is a checkbox to play across slides, so simply check that. When you run the slide show again, so click on the option to run the slideshow. You can see as I run it across the slides, my music file will play. Supposing I also don't want this icon to appear here as well, so what I can do is in the audio options section here, there is a hide during show checkbox, so select that. And when I run the presentation again, you can see that the speaker icon is gone, and as I move through the file, no matter how long I take over each slide, the file keeps playing, and it will keep playing until you end the show or the file stops. And there's options up here in the audio options to keep looping until it stops and rewind after playing, and so on as well. So the last thing you might like to be able to do is to maybe do a little bit of editing, and you can see that there is some audio editing over here in the Playback ribbon. If you select the Trim Audio option, this brings up the Trim Audio window, and this allows you to play a section of a tune, or in this case an MP3 file. So green marks the start of the file, and red marks the end of the file. So I'm just going to play a very, very short section here. When I run my slideshow again, you can see that it stops after a few seconds. So any selection there that you care to choose, you would be able to choose that with your trim audio. You can start at an earlier stage and end at a different time, and so on. Or you can specify by typing in the number when you want to start. Finally, a fade in option is often very, very good. So you can see fade in here. There's no fade in at the moment. If I just change this to 2 seconds, okay, I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit here as when I'm playing this as well. Run the slideshow again. You can see that there was a slight fade in on the music there, and you can edit this and choose the length of your fade in for under the playback menu at any time. And you can also have a fade out option, which is sometimes nice here as well. So that's how you insert a music file into a PowerPoint 2013 presentation. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for your attention.